This is the video for question number 15. In which Earth layer does the pressure reach 3.5 million atmospheres? Okay, this question is, again, a reference table question. As you can probably see, I have my blown up version over here. But whenever you see something and you're unsure of it, of exactly what it is, the best thing to do is always just try to find something that can really help you. And if you know something about the Earth's layers, it is on page 10. And I want you to know just this whole chart actually works together. So everything from down here, you can always slide up and go over. Right? And this is kind of like my last video where you can kind of bounce off lines. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what I want you to do here is always highlight important information. Remember, in which Earth layer? So we're actually looking for an Earth layer. That's important to know and understand. Obviously, it has different layers down here. Now it's asking about pressure at 3.5 million atmospheres. And just to explain to you what that means is 3.5 million atmospheres would mean 3.5 million times heavier than the atmosphere is on Earth standing at sea level. So if you go outside and you're near the ocean, it's going to be about 1 atmosphere. Okay, obviously depends on pressures and stuff like that, but it's just considered 1 atmosphere. As you go up in the atmosphere, the pressure goes down, and as you go down in the ocean and in Earth, the pressure gets heavier and heavier. So we're looking something for 3.5 million times that of what you just have sitting outside. So obviously that's going to be very, very high. But again, you need to remember what you're looking for. So on here, we find what we're looking for. We are looking for pressure. And lucky us, it is in millions of atmospheres. So we find pressure, and we are looking for 3.5. This chart is to scale. So we have 3 here, we have 4 here. We're going to say it's right about in the middle. Now, what are we supposed to do? Now this is back to my trick of what I like to call bouncing. Okay, we bounce off the lines that we hit. So we're going to take our ruler, and you can do this with a piece of paper on the test, or you would probably just eye it too, or use your finger to slide across. But what we're going to do, we take our ruler and we go horizontally until we hit a line. Now that we hit a line, we will bounce off that line in a vertical direction. We come up and we hit the inner core. So whenever you see a chart like this, and you can really do it with several charts in here, you can bounce off these lines. Okay, you can do it a lot on the earthquakes, like in question 14, but you can definitely do it on here. You can do it on the bottom part here as well, and it does work in both directions. If they were to ask you the inner core, what is the what pressure does the inner core have, you could have came from the inner core or down here and bounced off and came across. So remember, the question was, in which Earth layer does the pressure reach 3.5 million atmospheres? And we have pressure, we have 3.5, we do a little bounce trick, and we find out that the correct answer is 4, inner core.